How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my kitchen. Before we get into the video, I just want to let you know that I'm officially a YouTube partner. For now, all that means is that you'll be able to send super chats during live streams. I'm working on coming up with a plan to make channel memberships worth your money, but until then, I won't be turning that on just yet. But just know that you being here already supports the channel, and me and my boy Snacks here love you just for watching. So I've been messing around with a couple Budew counters. I tried Meowscarada, which is not bad, but it requires a 2-stage evolution to set up. Elekid is decent, but it's also a 30 HP Pokemon, and it requires you to go second in order for it to do its thing. And Budew usually likes to also go second, so it would be down to a coin flip as to whether or not we can make it happen on turn 1. But you know who doesn't care about who goes first? Iron Valiant with Tachyon Bits. With this guy, we can be going first and take out a Budew with just 2 switch-ins of Iron Valiant. So what we're doing today is pairing it with Baby Palafin, who for 1 water energy can hit for 30, and do another 30 to the bench. So if we happen to be going up against a double Budew player or one of those new Budew control decks, we can be smacking them around easy. Then for a second water energy, it can hit pretty hard for a single prizer, doing 210 damage. This list is very similar to a deck I made long before I became a content creator. In fact, I made this back when we didn't even have a Palafin EX card, so we're allowing ourselves to get really weird with it and try something really fun and gimmicky. But also one that should be pretty good as a counter for specifically Budew. So here's the list. We're running 4 Iron Valiant EX to be able to plink our opponent's Pokemon and fix up our math if we need to. Then we've got 4 Finizens, and this time it's 3 of them that are the 50 HP one, because if you use Valiant Evolution to switch into Iron Valiant, that also counts as a switch in during your turn, meaning that you can get another 20 damage in while using a damageless attack, and the other one is in case of a Dragapult. Then we've got 3 Baby Palafins, and 1 of the Zero form that can turn into Palafin EX if we need more firepower. We're keeping 1 Latias EX because it makes moving Iron Valiant around much easier and decreases our reliance on future capsules to make that happen. And then our draw engine is Radiant Greninja. Now our supporters are where it gets interesting. We do run what you would normally expect: 2 Arven, 2 Boss, 2 Iono, and of course 4 Irida. But in addition to that, we also have a couple of supporters that can act as a switch if we do get item locked. First one is Kieran, who can either switch or give us a little more firepower in 30 damage. And we also run 3 Surfers, who can switch and give us cards until we have 5. This is very good in here because many of the cards that we play are immediately playable, meaning that we'll usually have a pretty low hand size anyway. So for items, we obviously play a very high switch count: 1 Prime Catcher A spec, 4 switch, and 2 switch card, meaning that in total we are running 11 cards that can act as a switch. For search, we have 3 Nest Ball, 2 Techno Radar, 2 Buddy-Buddy, and 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball. We don't want Ultra Ball because we're mostly relying on Irida to get us our evolved Pokemon. Then we've also got 2 Energy Search, 2 Night Stretchers, and a Lost Vacuum. We don't have any stadiums in here, but if you did want to run one, I would probably say Beach Court might be the way to go, just in case you can't get Latias out. And for tools, we have 1 Defiance Band to snag us some more firepower, a future capsule so we can move our Valiants if we don't get Latias, and then 1 TM Devo to help us with those big stage 2 Pokemon. Generally speaking, you should be able to get a couple of hits off with Valiant, pop the Devo, and be fine. Then to round us out, we have 8 water energy, which is generally speaking more than we need, but with Radiant Greninja, we do like to go a little bit over. The only thing I can see us really struggling with is those big stage 2 Pokemon. We have Iron Valiant to plink away at their health a little bit, but for something like Charizard EX, we would need to plink it 4 times in order to one-shot it with Palafin EX, and 6 times for Baby Palafin. So Devo is needed for those matchups. So there you have it. 2 Valiant superheroes working in tandem with a ninja to support them. What's not to like? Let's take it into the ladder and see how it does. Welcome, welcome. This is our test footage for Palafin, Baby Palafin with Iron Valiant. We do want to go first, so let's do that. Okay. This is not bad. We can start with that. Let's do this and that. We pretty much have everything we need to set up. This is an excellent turn 1. Slowpoke. This might be that Kieran one. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Alright, so we're gonna do Buddy-Buddy. I'm gonna grab these 2. I am gonna, Alright, let's get Latias first. I think I Techno Radar out the Palafin EX. Get another guy down. And then let's go ahead and concealed cards. Hope we get another energy. We do not. That was kind of a mess. Alright. That's okay. We're just going to retreat. Slap on 20 damage. Good enough for me. We wouldn't have been able to use Valiant Evolution anyway. No supporters is not great, though. Alright, Squawk. I'm thinking this is probably the Twilight Inspiration one. Or the, I don't know what it's called, the Kieran build of Slowbro. Yeah, this is definitely the Kieran build, because Academy at Night is a very specific stadium to be using. Squawk and Seize, okay. Nest Ball Budew, okay. Alright, so he couldn't get Budew in. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna Energy Search. This is what we planned for. Put Palafin in, we're gonna do 30 damage to the front and 30 to the Budew. Would have been nice to take out that Slowpoke as well, but I would have needed one of my 11 switches, which I did not pull. The good news is that Jet Punch doesn't have like a cooldown or a recharge like everything else that Palafin does. So that's good. And he did discard 2 of his Night Stretchers, so that's kind of rough for him. Okay. Refinement. I'm sure if he does have another Budew, he's probably scared to play it now. Okay, but he could always throw that Kieran in there. Unfortunately for him, Kieran doesn't really one-shot anything that I've got except for the Finizen, which I've got another one in the back, so should be okay. Kieran is kind of rough, but for this specific build of Palafin, I think we're doing okay. Alright, he couldn't do it. Alright, let's get this guy ascended as well, just so we're not worrying about him. And I think we just Jet Punch. I don't think we really need to do much else. Let's slap it on the rocks, or the Curlia. Where are my supporters? Where are my switches? Alright, he did pull out another Budew. Got another Slowpoke out. Alright. Could always vacuum away this Academy at night. I think I do. I'll get rid of the Defiance Band and then get rid of the Academy at night. Because a lot of his strategy depends on that. I'm sure he's got more though. On the bright side, nothing gets one-shot by Kieran right now. Okay. Itchy pollen. That's not a big deal. We can deal with that. Unfortunately, it means I can't use Lost Vacuum, but that's okay. We can wait on that. We'll do 30 damage to the front and 30 damage to the Kirlia. Alright. Nest Ball. That's good. This is actually a pretty solid showcase for a first match. Was not expecting that. Normally I get my 3 worst matchups whenever I go live. This is good. This is good. I did have some pretty good luck in my practice matches when I was doing this offline, which always tends to happen with Palafin. I always have really bad luck with Palafin. I love the deck. I love Palafin. It's one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. Alright, I think I know the play. Well, I hope I could get an energy, actually, now that I think about it. Because if I can get an energy, I go for a Prime Catcher, switch into the Valiant, do 20 to the Kirlia, knock that out, get a second energy on this, switch back into him and do 210. That's the ideal scenario. But we need a second energy. Irida can either get me the Prime Catcher or the energy, but not both. Oh, it's a concede. Dang. I was having a good time with this one. Oh well. Okay, on to game 2. Okay, so if that first match was any indication, we may have to go to game 4. Alright, we got Tails. We want to go first. Yes, we do. Okay. Nothing working there on that first one. I'm glad he ended up conceding, because we were kind of bricking there for a good chunk of that. No basics. That's okay. He knows we're playing Palafin. This dude had to think long and hard about which Pokemon he was putting out. Alrighty. Alright, we got a Valiant. Hoping that Heavy Ball gets us a Finizen. Because otherwise, I don't think we're in a very good spot to start out with. Lugia. Okay. Nest Ball helps. Let's do Hisuian Heavy Ball first. Nothing in there. We haven't lost anything too important in there either. So that's a plus. So let's go ahead and get us our Finizen. Let's attach. We can't use Valiant Evolution this turn, so I think all we do... No, I don't think we even do that. We just end turn. I was going to use both my Switch cards, or both of my Switches, but I don't think we do that yet. I think we do that next turn. Because it would just be a lot of burnt resources to do 20 damage onto that Pidgey. Which I think Pidgey's an interesting inclusion in Lugia. What's up, Stu? How you doing? I am testing yet another Palafin build. This one's specifically meant to be a Budew counter, using Valiants. Oh yeah, you do love Valiant, don't you? Good, good, good. Alright, so here's what we do. We're gonna... This feels weird, but I think we do it like this. No, actually. We're gonna do Irida first. I can probably knock the Lugia, right? I can try. Let's do that. Let's do Energy Search. I can't knock the Lugia, actually. Yeah, no, I can't knock it. That's okay. We'll just do 210. Yeah, we'll do 210, and then if he can't evolve it next turn, we can just ping it with the Valiant. We'll be fine. Alright, he's got the Pidgey out. Probably going for the V-Star. Oh, he doesn't go for the V-Star. He does have an Archeops in there. Okay, he's got the V-Star now. That was probably the smarter option. Still only has one Archeops. Is he going to burn his ability right now? We'll find out. Alright, so he did it. He did his V-Star with only one, so that's actually pretty good for us. You know what's not very good though? If he knocks my Palafin, I cannot use Surfer. So I'd be kind of stuck. I'm kind of dependent on this top deck. He already used his supporter for a turn, I'm pretty sure. That research was his supporter for turn. Alright, he couldn't do it. That was kind of lucky. Alright, so let's switch. Let's get the word here. Let's Surfer. Switch you back into the front. Cool, we got us a couple of backup options. I like that. And now let's go slap one on that Finizen. And then we'll just Justice Kick. I want to make sure that this Lugia can't do anything else. Also, I kind of want the cards. Okay, Kieran and Boss, that works. Alrighty, we got Medical Energy, Medical Energy. I haven't really seen Lugia run that one before. Okay. So he promoted the Pidgeot. Pidgeot in Lugia is a first for me as well. Okay, let's think about this. Obviously, we play the Palafin. I might just Surfer. I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We promote that one. I'm gonna do that. Let's put the Defiance Band on this one, just to thin it from our hand, and let's Surfer. Get the Valiant up in front. We do have Prime Catcher, that's good. 20 damage, let's go ahead and throw that. Everything else is already in range, so I think we go for the Lugia, right? No, actually, I think... Yeah, let's get that in range. Let's go ahead and Energy Search. Grab us a second energy. Slap that on there. We can Prime Catcher either the Wordeer or the Lugia. But I think I want the Wordeer because he's already accelerating energy to that. So let's do that. If it's important to him, it's important to me. Alright, we got Arven. Hero's Cape still puts you at 210. I believe we've used up both of our energy searches though, so we need another way of getting energy. Yeah, it's EX and V. Oh, you're coming from my Valiant? Okay. This is fine, actually, because what I can do is I can just promote the Finizen and then switch into the Palafin. Yep, buddy, let's do that. Oh, I don't even have to do all that. I can just switch, boss, and GG. Yeah, man, it might be hurting my credibility to be playing these matches in the regular ladder. Now that I'm in Arceus, maybe people will trust my word. We'll see. For those of you watching on YouTube, I am now in Arceus as of this game. That last one just put me over. The editing won't show it, but that's what happened. Budew, okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any of our parts to be able to take that out in turn 1. We still don't have any of our parts to take that out in turn 1. So, screw it. Let's get the Greninja started. I agree. I agree. It is more fun to play in pre-Arceus. Oh, wait a minute. Is this Budew Frostlass? Oh my god. This is exactly what we built this against. Unfortunately, I didn't get my Valiants on turn 1, but... Alright, this will be a nice test. Okay, no, he's not going to help. Alright, so I say let's go ahead and grab this. Let's grab our Techno Radars as well. Actually, no, Techno Radar is not going to help either. Let's grab an Energy Search. I kind of want the energy, is the thing. No, actually, I think we don't. We don't attach it. We hold it. Okay, so here's what we do. Yeah, Freezing Shroud. Alright, we're gonna retreat. Promote Finizen. Evolve Finizen. Slap the energy on. Let's get Irida again. Let's do another Finizen. And then a Techno Radar, because we're gonna want that later. I'm going to Jet Punch for 30-30. Take out 2 Budews at once. Love to see it. Okay, we got Iono and Latias. That's perfect. Yeah, he's just going to retreat it. That makes sense to me. Joke's on you, though. I'm already in the front. Okay, he's going to get the Greninja. That's not a big deal. I'm not worried about that. And he conceded. Dang, man, I wanted to watch that. I wanted to see what happened there. Magikarp Lord 92. Nobody told me Vanilla Magikarp was in Arceus. Alright, they got me going first, which is good. So after a terrible, terrible start, we still pulled it off. Yeah, I can make a post-rotation list for that. Alright, good, good. We got everything we need. We'll do Techno Radar. Let's drop... we may want Kieran. Let's drop the Stretcher. Okay. I think I don't burn the Switch yet. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, this is a different build of it. I think if you're referring to the previous one that I posted, which was the one with Palafin EX, that one is mostly staying in format. I think Irida is really the big one that's leaving, but without it, I think Jacques would probably be the best bet. All right, we've got Sparkling Crystal Flareon already. Kinda don't love that. Alright, so he'll do 130. Ultra Ball gets you the Noctowl, which gets you 2 more items, or 2 more trainers, I guess. Nope. He goes for an EVEX. Okay. So we can get... So definitely none of this is very ideal. But I'm gonna say here's what we do. We're gonna promote this one. We're gonna switch... What? What's happening? We're gonna switch... switch... Uh-oh. There we go. I'm gonna switch into the Finizen. Valiant Evolution, the most appropriate name for what we're doing. Into the Valiant. I'm gonna turn you into the 0 to Hero Palafin. And then just tacky on bits, why not? Let's just, actually, we can get this one down to 250. No, we don't even need that one down to 250, actually. We can start plinking at the Hoot Hoot. We hit Flareon for weakness, so we don't even need to worry about getting it down at all. Okay, well now it's kind of useless to plink at the Hoot Hoot. Alright, Terra Orb, does he have a different kind of evolution that he can use? Probably a Jolteon. We'll see. Jolteon hits us for weakness. Oh, it's Leafeon. That's the one that heals, I'm pretty sure. Oh, thank you. Iono helps me so much. Alright, good. That works. We can work with this. Oh, it's a concede. What's happening? Alright, so I think this has been unintentionally the most successful video that I've started so far. We are now 4-0 and 3 of them were early concedes. Yikes, can y'all hear that baby screaming? Okay. Alrighty, we got us an iron bundle, we got us another Valiant, that's good. I think I want the Greninja, actually. Let's get us some more draw. Nope, nothing too special. That's fine. We'll just... I think we hold. I don't think we do anything yet. That's fine. Alright, Gimme Ghoul, or Golden Go normally would be a bit of an issue. Yes, we did have another bug. It was fine though, we still won it. We're 4-0 on this video, and a lot of it was early concedes. So I say, let's just go ahead and, let's start with an Arven. Let's do this. I think I also want a future capsule. I don't think we're prioritizing Latias right now, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's get these down. Let's conceal cards. Let's see what we can get. Alright, we got the good Palafin. Let's go ahead and energy search out another one. Stick it on you. I definitely should have put the capsule on the other one, but that's not a big deal. We're just gonna retreat. Valiant Evolution. Another very appropriate name. We're just gonna Valiant Evolution into Valiant. That's fine. Then Tachyon Bits for 20 on you. Alrighty, we got the Golden Go. He's probably gonna knock out this Valiant, which is okay. Okay, attach retreat. You got your Golden Go. You can go for the big damage. May not even need it. With 10 cards, I'm sure he's got enough energy. He just needs 5. You know what I didn't check though is, do we have enough energy? Or I mean, not even that, but do we have the Palafin EX in deck? kind of banking on that. Alrighty, we gotta make it rain. Discarded one too many, I think. Oh, it's because we're weak to metal. That's not great. Okay, I'm gonna promote that Finizen. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna thin. We're gonna try to knock out as much as we can. I think we don't need the Surfer because we're gonna Iono. Okay, got rid of that. We switch into the Valiant. Yep, we use Zero to Hero. We do have the Palafin in deck, that's nice. Tachyon Bits, let's go ahead and get that over on, it doesn't really matter, any one of those is fine. And then we Iono. Hope that one of these 6 cards contains one of our 11 switches. And it didn't, but that's okay. We'll concealed cards. Let's energy search out another one though, just for thinning purposes. Still no. Okay, that's not great. Okay, that's unfortunately going to be what we have to do. Can you let me look at my Discord, please? Alright. Yeah, we've only burned 1 switch. We've got 10 others in here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, this isn't great. We're in kind of a bad spot. If we would have had that one switch out of God knows how many we play. We got a Prime Catcher, we got 4 switch and 2 switch carts that we could have pulled. So 7 items that count as a switch. Didn't pull any. Alright, so we do that. Let's go ahead and conceal cards. Got a Prime Catcher. Let's Irida. Get you another switch. And I think we just go for the KO here. I don't think we need to do any of this right now. He could Iono us down to something unfavorable, but I'm okay with this for right now. Well, there's 2 of our switches. Go figure. Now that I don't need it, we got 4 of them. This shouldn't be too difficult for him. He just needs, what, 7? Yeah, he can do that, no problem. Yeah, he's got it. Easy. GG. Okay, well, that was 5 games. Took up 45 minutes, which is still not even the full hour. But, that's a good example of what this deck can do. I think, it forced a lot of people to concede really early. And the only one we struggled with was Goldango. And that's mostly just because of bad luck. So, I actually feel pretty good about it. And rightfully so. I think this build is a ton of fun. I recommend trying it out just to fight back against those Budew control players. Granted, I say this with full knowledge that my latest Uxie spread list is basically the same thing with more steps. Nonetheless, I want to thank you all for making it this far. If you enjoyed it, please consider a sub. I've got lots of cool content coming up soon, including a live stream battle against Vanilla Magikarp tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. He's always a pleasure to have around on stream. I hope to see you then.